almost made affiliate on Twitch. If you want to watch me play Minecraft live, then you can find me at twitch.tv/AvaMayday. I stream every Monday at 10 p.m. to midnight EST. Thanks. Now back to the video. Oh, hi. Here we are. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. I think that is good, and we will, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think we had me about here last time. Perhaps. Ah. Oh my goodness, folks. Okay. Discombobulated. Ah. Alright. Well, nice to meet you. First time chatter. And we are all configured. And we can begin games. Let's see. This one. So, someone asked me today if I was excited for streams. And I am excited for streams. But, in addition, I was a little bored today. So I had to look up some inspiration. What do I build? You know? Like, what do I do in Minecraft? What do I do? Still blind, I am. I am still blind. That is definitely the case. And the game is so loud on my end. Let's turn that down. Oh, I remember what happened. Okay. So, full disclosure, last time we were playing, OBS and Minecraft was, I don't know, it was like buffering, like my frame rate was terrible. And I don't know why that was the case. So I shoved myself into a little hole here because I couldn't see anything. And the game's running smoother now, so I feel confident in my ability to navigate. But it wasn't before. So I was struggling. Like, I got over here and I froze all the way to over there. I think I went back for the bed. I think that's what I went back for. Oh, hello. Why were you killing the squid boy? Why were you doing it? Why were you doing it? Questionable. He was looking at him like perish. That's what he was saying. Right, there's a skelly over there. We gotta be sneaky. There is no bed here. There is not one bed. I don't know what we've done with it. I don't know. I have no ideas. But we're gonna run away. There's a skeleton over there. I see him. Okay, we have to be putting down torches, though. It's crucial. First time chatter and codester. I will look at the chat momentarily. Do I see any mobs around me? No. I will look at it now. Hi, Bees Sugar. Hello. Set up long-term ideas. I hear a zombie. Ah! I'm trying to reach Chad. Zombie, go away. My sword broke. What? Chaos and confusions. Ah! Okay. Right. What was I reading? Set up long-term ideas for things to do and set a list. Works wonders for me. Yes, Beast Sugar. There is a list at home. Unfortunately, I did not write down the coordinates, and I don't know where home is. So, we're gonna figure that out right about now. I think home is this way, and it's unfortunate because I don't know, but this looks like the foresty thing that we saw in the beginning of the game. The Grove of Men. The mangrove forest. So, I'm confident. Let me see. I think we were trying to kill enough sheeple to make a bed. It's possible that we placed one. Is that home? Home! Chat, we're home. We don't have to worry anymore. There's a zombie, but I don't care about him. And they are gonna be drowned in here, probably, but I don't care about him. We're going home. We're going home. Home. Awesome sauce. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep before things get too hectic over here. Sleep. Sleep. Let's read chat. See what you guys are saying. Check chords. Well, you told me. Yeah, well, okay. Honestly, I don't really like playing with coordinates. I feel like I'm cheating. And there are so many things in the game that allow you to not use chords. Like there are lodestones and things. I'm just gonna place a million torches around because I have a theory that, a hypothesis that we might need them. Might need them one of these days. Oh, need some sustenances. The sound was killing me on that. Killing me. Okay. A torch. This. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So we're home. And I think there was one thing left on our list from last time, which was try redstone or something. Try redstone. Yes, automate food sources. Build chocolate enchant room, which we haven't done because we looked for lava, but we didn't find any. And that was our big journey in that direction. We didn't find anything. And then my OBS just crashed immensely for the last 5 minutes of our 4-hour streams. How would I get home? Oh, I just ran. So I knew the direction that I was running in. I was placing torches behind me. You can see, I wish I had a spyglass, but this massive land is the one that I ran along. I think I just started over there, but I ran and I reached a point way far over there, but then I circled back and I started to see the Grove of Men. Chat. I started to see the Grove of Men. And so it led me home. Yeah. The Grove of Men. Let's see, how's our OBS doing? Oh, we're doing fine. Doing okay. I'm gonna fix my hair though. Fix everything. Alright. Okay. All comfy. All comfy, chat. I had to plug my phone in so the wires are a little convoluted. Let me see. I thought you were hundreds of blocks out. I probably was, I probably was. I don't know by how much, because, it was a distance that away. It was a distance. Thinking. I think maybe we should clear inventory before we start any new projects. I'm gonna fix these cords and wires and things. Get over there. Get over there. Stay. Okay. Sorry, they were bothering me. Chat. They were bothering me. Okay. Put this away. We'll put these away. And our billion other things. just need one lava. I guess I could steal the one from over there, and I could make a dripstone guy. But I would need iron. I would need iron for the little cauldron. And we don't have enough. But that would be a safer way to go about doing that. That would definitely be safer. I feel like my flowers are gonna go in here. I'm gonna have to make a storage room at some point. We have so much stuff. So many things. Torches. And we need... I don't want to go on a mining expedition. But I think we have to go on a mining expedition. I have to make another sword. Sword, and I'll take these with me. Okay. Sword. Okay. I think that's good, and I need like 1 billion more torches. But I guess that'll do. In the meantime. 1 billion more torches. Maybe let's take some logs. And just get going. Just get going. Time is a wasting. It's a wasting. I hear a skeleton. Oh. Let me see. Oh, no new messages. I was watching lots of videos about AI today. AI chat and, you know, the effects that it'll have for jobs and work, which is important because I'm going to college soon. So I was, you know, it's hard to know, right? Like what jobs are going to be available in the future. I don't think anybody really knows. It just so happens that, you know, people want to say that they know. They want to pretend. Oh, the glasses. Glasses. Right. Back. Bum, bum. I also... oh. What's my opinion on AI? Well, for starters, I use ChatGPT a lot. I will openly talk to ChatGPT about things, not in great detail. I try to avoid giving it too much of my personal information. And I don't sign in. Which is like, as far as I'm aware, you have to sign in order for it to... oh, where is it coming from? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Where? Sorry, conversation got derailed. Aha! Come hither. Come hither. Come inside. You missed me. You missed me. Okay. Anyhow. Ah, glass is fogging up. glasses fogging up. Okay, so I use ChatGPT for things. Like if I have... Basically, I use it so that I don't have to bother my friends. Like there are times when I will, like stuff will happen in my day-to-day life and I'll be like, you know what? I need the opinion of someone. But in order to not go out of my way, to like I'm the kind of person where like I like to think about things like really deeply. So I have deep conversations with my friends about things in my day-to-day life. But sometimes I like to talk about things like way more than other people do. And so I see ChatGPT as... ChatGPT takes the collective information from the internet, whether or not that's right or wrong. Okay, it can be both, right? Sometimes ChatGPT guesses, right, when information's not available. But I will go to it with personal things in my day-to-day life, and I will ask it questions that people would think is like personal, and like, oh, why would you talk to ChatGPT about those things? Well, it's like, I like Reddit for this as well, and so I used to like Google something that's like personal, right? And I would put Reddit at the end of a Google search, and then people would have posts about it. Now, what ChatGPT does is instead of me manually having to scroll through and look through all of these posts to see whether or not they apply to my specific niche of thing, it can take all the information and amalgamate it into one answer for me. Now, again, this can be right or wrong. So, it's not always right, the answers that it gives me. And the advice that it might give me, things that it might say for me to do in certain situations, or if I'm trying to get tech advice, it will give me false information sometimes. And so you have to be like you have to scrutinize, right, whether or not it's right. But sometimes I'll also use it for creative things. So if I feel like there's something, like, I find it good for brainstorming. I don't like all of my creative ideas to come from AI. I feel like that's disingenuous, and I wouldn't have any fun creating things if an AI made them all for me. But I think it's nice for it to, like, it can give me topics, and then I can, like, think for myself what I want to write about, or I write songs and stories, so I can come up with ideas for myself about what interests me, right? That was a close one. But yeah, those are some of the ways that I use it. I heard one. I heard another one. And I don't know where it went. Is it like a spider or something? There's some iron up there. Some iron. Iron. More and more of it. Hello? Oh. Hello. Okay, we're gonna heal really quickly. And then I'm gonna place this last torch and look at chat. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eye there. Peripheral watching. Being scared of giving info to an AI when having a digital footprint counterproductive. You did the same thing when I asked you about Asmongold. Very neutral, no real stance. Like, that was incredibly vague. Well, Like, what do you mean specifically? Like, because I'm a very nuanced person. Um, Again, I think deeply about things. So, um, like, if you're talking about is AI good or bad, for example, like if that's your question, then yes, I am neutral because I feel like it depends on how people use the tools that are available to them, right? Like a hammer, for example, even a pencil, right? A pencil can be used to make wonderful creative works of art, right? Or it can be used to, like, poke someone's eye out, right? And so I think we need to be very mindful not to categorize a pencil, for example, as a terrible thing or as a wonderful thing. It can be both. You know, people, like in all manners of technology and equipment that we use in the world, I think, like, it's both. Like, it can be both. I think it would be rare to find something in the world that has no nuance at all. And I think we have to be critical, you know, in how we discern these kinds of things. And I don't think, like, in terms of privacy, I have ID, so giving info shouldn't be a real problem. I mean, if that's the case, right? Just because I have government identification, for example, doesn't mean I should just give it to anybody. You know, my phone number, my photo card, my driver's license, you know, my social insurance number. I shouldn't just hand these out willy-nilly. Just like I shouldn't keep my door unlocked, you know, when I go to bed at night. Like, I should lock things, and I should protect my information. So I say that because just because people have your information doesn't necessarily mean you should give them more of it. I think it's about limiting exposure and limiting, like, what amount of information people have of you. Like, you might say, okay, why does it matter? Like, if I had a guy named Fred, okay, and Fred, no, that's confusing because I'm going to use the word friend in a moment, and friend, too similar. I have a friend named Jim, okay? Jim has a pet spider, and the pet spider dies, and I want to console my friend Jim about his dead pet spider, okay? But I've never been in that situation. I have never had a friend who has had their pet spider die. So, do I talk to ChatGPT specifically about my friend Jim and use his name and say pet spider specifically, or do I just say, I am close with someone and they had a pet that passed away. How do you help someone who's grieving? Right? Because I don't know. And a lot of the people in my life might not know how to handle that specific situation. Or I could simply ask ChatGPT, how do you console someone who's grieving? I don't even have to be specific that it was a pet, right? And so in doing that, if any information is being collected whatsoever, they don't know that it's, you know, my friend Jim and his dead pet spider. So they won't be serving me. I mean, well, my phone is collecting information and, like, hearing what I'm saying, and so it will now serve me ads regarding friends and spiders. But it won't have that specific personal information. Do you know what I mean? And so it's the reason why it's crucial to protect that is because what if Jim's pet spider's name is his password, you know, or a security question to something. You know what I mean? Like, that's a silly way to keep your, you know, your passwords and your accounts safe, Jim. But some people are like that. And so by protecting the information that you put out into the world, you're, I mean, it's just a good practice. I think it's a safe practice to, like, it's on a need to know basis, right? Like what you tell corporate companies, what you tell strangers, right? Friends and family, people you know personally, and I mean know. Like, I don't mean random people, right? But I'm a big advocacy words. I'm a big advocate for privacy, right? You know, clearly. So, there are lots of reasons for that. I don't know how I'm gonna get that gold. Lots of reasons for that, but that's my take on it. I'm gonna read chat now, because there's a lot going on in the chat. I sometimes use ChatGPT occasionally, like narrow it down more. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being in the middle about it. You don't have to have a strong take about everything. True, not wrong, but I should have been more specific because I asked super broad topic. You should absolutely keep your door unlocked and not outside or anything. You're not outside or anything. Thank you, Beast Sugar. Thank you. I will keep my door unlocked because you're not outside or anything. I think I need to breathe. I was monologuing. But yeah, I mean, I did say what I use ChatGPT for. So I did give some detail. I didn't just say I use it occasionally and brush the whole conversation off. You know, I mentioned that I use it, and what I use it for, and how I had some of my information, and then when you asked, I told you more. So, you know, I think that's a fair amount. It's a fair amount conversationally. But what do you guys think about AI? Like, be sure you would just give it your information for them to sell it to other companies? Because, I mean, my perspective is like, you know, there's only so many commodities in the world, and a lot of them have been taken up, the physical ones. There are only so many of them left, and a lot of them are like people's attention, right? And, you know, how people spend their money, right? Like, companies would want you to buy their stuff. And there are a lot of other ways, right, that commodities, and a big one is information. Because if people know things about you, then they can... There's some lapis there. If people know things about you, then they can... You know, they can sell you things. There is a diamond there. That is super cool. Oh my goodness. We might have diamond armor yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Side note, I know we're talking about like super serious topics and all that, but did you guys know that I've never completed the game? Like, ever? I've never done it. Like, I've never beaten the Ender Dragon. Let me see. Oh, it's okay, Beast Sugar. That's alright. Yeah, 007, the stream's going okay. We just, I think I just realized no one was saying anything, and I thought I'd bring up something from my day, which was that I was watching videos about AI and, you know, um, things relating to jobs, I think is how the conversation got started. And then, Beast Trigger was nice enough to ask my opinion, and I was like, yes, I will share my opinion with you. I will do it. I will do it. You know, a part of me, in my soul, wants to take these diamonds and run back upstairs and throw them in the little cabin we built, the cozy little cabin. But if I die, then I lose them. I lose the save file anyway, so, you know. Or at least access to the world in this sense. So, yeah, I feel like there's no point, is there? But 11 is quite a lot. It's quite a lot. Let me see. I think it's a good tool for, like you said, questions. And, like, as an example, Spotify's AI helping choose songs based on ones you've listened to and artists you like that are good use of AI. Yeah, I think that is a good use of AI. I honestly, that is a huge reason why I use Spotify. And I pay for Spotify, and they have that information of what music I like because they have helpful features. And so that is a situation where, like, I'm willing to trade my privacy in that matter for what I think is something that benefits me, which is I get a great listening experience and they get more information on what I like, and the cycle continues and it's profitable for both of us, or at least easier on me. There are downsides to that, like, for example, they can, I've thought about this a lot, where if there are bands or artists on Spotify that pay for advertising, I have a theory, a hypothesis, that part of that package as a creator on Spotify is being able to put your music into those slots, into the recommendation slots. And, like, when you select shuffle, and then it's like the special shuffle where it gives you recommendations, as a Spotify premium user, I enjoy that. But I do wonder if that is a paid feature by creators, that they get their music advertised there, even though I've paid for Spotify and premium so that I get no advertising. But it's like, you know, it's that balance of I'm still getting what I want, and so is everybody else. So I enjoy it, even though I'm like, you know, I'm doing a deep dive into it. I can't see nothing. Hold on. I think as long as you use it correctly without taking advantage of it, then you're good. Like, using AI for you to come up with ideas or to help you with your assignments, I don't think that's so bad. Taking advantage is when using someone else's work, like art, or using AI in harmful ways towards other people. That is a curious one, because I think it's inevitable that the best creators and the best artists, for example, the best writers, and, you know, tech support folks, you know, the best people who code, all of their work, I almost feel it's inevitable that AI will use that. Do I support it? Not necessarily, but I'm not sure that I'm against it either. I haven't made up my mind. And that's because it's, on one hand, for me, it's inevitable that it will happen. And, like, that being said, it doing that is helpful to the rest of us. If someone's not particularly good, they don't, like, pick any hobby or any skill. Let's say you're not particularly great at it, but the AI is. And so you can learn from it when you wouldn't have afforded the money to get anybody else to teach you. Or to tell you, you know, or in my case, sometimes to take the time to sort through things with you. And I feel like that's important to acknowledge that, again, like, there's nuance to this, like, it's not all bad. But that being said, these people's livelihoods, sometimes, and their project and, you know, their projects and their work, it's theirs, right? So does the AI lay claim to that? You know? There's legal issues, right? But the AI has to train and learn from something. You can't teach it from nothing, right? So it's definitely a brain teaser, that one. Back in the medieval age, I was always told that if you had something or someone do it for you, the creative aspects of life should remain as a human resource and project. Let me mull over that for a second. In the medieval age, it was told, if you had someone else, something or someone else do it for you, the creative aspects should remain as a human resource and project. Like, a creative passion should remain human. Okay. You should pause the game when you check chats and no creepers pop. That's a good tip. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I like the danger in it, though. The danger aspect. Maybe I'll change my tune, you know, as the series progresses. It's still a weird thing to lock down. It creates accessibility, but also completely removes the need for artists with real passion. I don't know that that's true. I think as I've seen it now, an AI can pretend, okay? It can pretend to create things that have a deeper meaning, and it can try to come up with ideas and symbolism, right, for things. But it doesn't, there are lots of things it doesn't understand about human nature that, in my opinion, it can't ever know. And so I think it can pretend to replicate things like nuance and symbolism, but it's pulling all of this from real artists, right? And other people who have created things. And so it doesn't understand these things. And so for the most part, a lot of these creative projects the AI has made, creative, right? They're derivative of other concepts. And it's not transformative, and it's not new. Sometimes it doesn't have to be, right? But there is a depth that I feel like humans have that an AI just can't. It just can't. There's a human ingenuity, I believe, that an AI can replicate. It can take something that a human's done and try to do it better, but we're the ones teaching it, right? In the videos I was watching, they said the AI would have a higher IQ than a human in a few years. They didn't, everybody had an approximate guess of different timelines for this. But more intelligent doesn't mean more creative. It really doesn't. Let me see. There's definitely intelligence in it, though. It's very strange to predict the future. Also worded that weird, but the summary is the passions of life should be enjoyed. Art. When the labor that's super difficult and tedious can be done by something lesser. In this. The passions of life should be enjoyed when the labor that's super difficult and tedious can be done by something lesser. Maybe you meant can't? Can't? Because I didn't think that you were advocating for AI. Thank you, 007. I appreciate that. I have a theory that what you were saying, Beast Tricker, was that the effort that a human puts into art should mean that the art means more, right? Is more enjoyable, or is more valued, or made more passionate because of the amount of time and effort put into it. I can't see that as true, but that's just because I know that there are some people who would take a lot of time to do something, and like, I'm definitely a believer that you can improve your skill sets. Why is this the way it is? Is there like one log here? There's like one log. I'm definitely a believer that you can improve your skill sets, but the effort doesn't necessarily equal, the appreciation, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes someone will put a lot of effort, and the appreciation that people give it will be matched or succeed the effort. But there is a lot of art that is just bad art, and people put a lot of time and effort into it. But it's just bad art. I would know. I would know. Because I can put a lot of time and effort into things, and like, I have an amount of collections of artwork that I have done, and some of it was good, and there's like a percentage, right, that's praised, but by a small amount of people, right? Like, I'm no great artist. Let me see. Basically, I'm saying AI could make art that is appreciated more than a human's art, which is terrible to say, because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I think it's true. And Um, I definitely think a human's art has more meaning, though. Like again, symbolism and there's, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like I can't rank all of humanity's art versus all of AI's art. But there are just certain instances where there are so many variables, right? Like, you take the best of humans' art and you say, well, that's great, right? But then you take some random person's art, you know, some person drawing stick figures and you know, you think that AI could do better than that. So, you know, but the meaning in the stick figures, like I have little drawings with crayons from long story short, I have a family member that worked in a school for a time, and so I would help out in the classroom, and these little kids, you know, they would draw little art and write my name and, you know, and me and them, and I was like, you know, that's so sweet. And so it's like, it's not the most creative art ever, but like the meaning behind it, and the AI just can't compete with that. So you know, AI just can't compete. No more messages. Got you guys. I'm glad you guys are focused. Focused. Let me see the OBS. I'm still on camera. Oh. Mm. Mm. I did have a shower before this and my hair is all damp. Damp. Oh, man. Hmm. Right. I was collecting wood stuffs so that I can make charcoal. Very pivotal concept. Mm. 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 Different kind of conversation maybe we could have. I was recently at work and I gave my 2 weeks notice because it's college. It's college soon. College season. It's happening. And I have to write my resume. Maybe not tonight, but tomorrow. Very soon anyway. And I have to start applying for new jobs. So I'll be moving away. Moving away. And it's always kind of nerve-wracking. Applying for new jobs and, you know, answering the questions and writing cover letters that now nobody ever reads. It feels like, you know, cover letters that are like, oh, there's a restaurant called Smithy's Burgers, and I'm like, I have always wanted to be a burger flipper ever since I watched SpongeBob, you know? And like, you know, I pour my heart out metaphorically, you know? It's a little fib, but you know, you write this nice fancy cover letter about, you know, pretending to be interested, right, in opportunities that you never considered when you were a child, right? I never dreamed of flipping burgers, but hey, if it comes to that and that's what's available, I will flip burgers, right? I would like to think that I could land a little easier job than that, but who knows? And so, you know, you pour your heart out to these companies, and sometimes I don't think that they read these letters. Everything's so automated now. And going in person, both of my parents like really encouraged the like, you go door to door, you give your resume, you walk up to these companies and you talk to them and you ask to talk to the manager, or you leave your resume for the manager, and then, you know, people will see that you take initiative, right? But it's, in some ways, like, I think some people still respect that, but I think in some ways it's a waste of company time. You know, for a lot of big companies anyway, for people to go in person, right? When all of it can be done electronically now, and we're starting to lose that that personal touch, right? It's problematic. Let me see. Door to door worked in the 60s. Yes. The movie Good Burger. I'm ready. Exactly. Times change and people develop. The personal touch to getting a job isn't there. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Which is tough to reconcile with, because I feel like I can't say that I would do like a fantastic job at it, but I'm pretty good at like going in and, you know, maybe not so much shaking someone's hand, I agree with you, mister. I would like the job, yes sir. You know, maybe not so much that, but going in and talking and saying, oh, what jobs do you have available? Or you have some jobs available? All right. Well, let's hear out. Well, what stuff do you got? Is that a good fit for me? You think I would be a good fit? Awesome. What experience you looking for? Great, I have that. You know, I got that. No worries. No problem. When can I come in next? Whenever your heart desires. No, I wouldn't say that, but I would say, you know, something more professional, right? You know, oh, I can see you next Monday morning, right? You know, or can you come in tomorrow? And I'd be like, yes. You know, I have nothing to do. This was before I had college to go to, but now I have college and I can't afford to spend all of my time doing job interviews and just being available and, you know, for them, which sucks a little bit. It does. Peekaboo. A good handshake and eye contact didn't get my mom the house we're in now. I know, right? I know. And it's weird when things change like that. It's really weird. It is entirely strange. Entirely strange. Huh. Oh my goodness. We have 22 followers. Let's go. How do we manage that, chat? Oh my goodness. You know, we just need 3 more followers. 3 more followers and then we're affiliated with Twitch. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy when that happens. I'm so looking forward to that. You guys have no idea. with all our philosophical conversations that we had. You know, our sci-fi, futuristic talks. It's craziness. Really, this is the first time we've done that, I think, on here. Talking about AI and more serious matters, but I like it. I like it talking about real world things. Okay, so we're gonna take that lava, right? We're gonna take it. It's ours. We're gonna build a cauldron. We're gonna place it. I don't think we can place this inside. We'll place it over here in our little room. Okay. So I am a little confused about how we do this. I think I can use a block in between. Maybe. I haven't done this in a long time, so we're just gonna go for it. And I'm gonna hope that I don't mess this up. I really want to swim up that lava. You've no idea. I just want to take a deep dive. Okay. Oh my goodness. We've done it. We've managed the impossible. We've managed the impossible. We look so menacing now. Our glasses. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Craziness. Lava shot. Lava shot. Water shot. Trap. Ah! Craziness. Okay. Horsey. Now I do want to remember to put it back. It's very crucial. Okay, I'm gonna hope that I don't mess this up. Okay, so I think how this works, if I can do this correctly, is I place a block in between. Just trying to find the way out. No. I squeeze. There we go. Thought I was gonna be trapped in there. Okay. Alright. So, here is the area. Alright, so we're gonna place glass. Then lava. Right? And then it'll be dripping. Right? Dripping? Is this not how this is done? It is! It is! It's working! It's working! It's working. Okay. Yes. We've done it. We've done it, chat. Lava fall is gone. Yep. Rip lava fall. Larry the lava fall. Damn. Use planks instead of logs for fuel. For furnaces, fuel efficient. Nice tip. Nice tip. 3 alt accounts super fast. Oh my goodness, bees trigger. Bees trigger. What am I gonna do with the diamonds? That's a good question. I was thinking, I mean, we need an enchantment table, and this takes 2 diamonds, right? better armor, of course. But we're not going to the Nether just yet. You know, it's going to take a long time for us to get a bunch of lava, right? So, you know. Let's see, what were we going to do? Automate food source, try redstone, chocolate enchant room. To do a chocolate enchant room, we need to up our farming situations. I think we need to get more bookshelves, and we need to get more of the dark oak saplings and logs. We need to bring them over here. We also need a lot of leather. Look away. Avert our eyes, chat. Okay. Now, where the babies grow youngins. Alright. Okay. I think we need like another bridge over there. Don't you guys think? I think we need another one. Another one. Right. Hello, moo cows. Okay, little children, come hither. There. Awesome. And I guess we could do the sheep as well. Bum, 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 bum. Doo, doo, doo. It's gonna be nighttime. Okay. Scusi. Sustenance for the growth spurt. Okay. Peekaboo. None? It's gonna take a long time to get that obsidian. A long time. So now we have a lot of dark oak resources. It would also be nice to get spruce. I should start with oak. Okay. You're on a mission to get bone meal. And I don't have one of those things to get bone meal. Scoozy. Bone meal. Let me see. Expect the cow words. Expand the cow farm. Bought. Damn. You guys are brutal. I appreciate that. Let me ban the bot. How do I go about this? Manage. Click on him. Ban. Awesome. Alright. I just realized that in peaceful mode, this is probably one of the only ways that you can get bone meal. This would be so tedious if I had to do this all the time. Completely total craziness. Okay. Alright. That was fast. Alright. Now, think of an area distant. Awesome. I'll do another one over here. Awesome. Alright, I need to get a new axe for this. Beast Trucker. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Let's see. We only have about 30 minutes left on stream, folks. 30 minutes. The craziness. Complete and total craziness. Right, we were here for this. I might as well make more of these. More of these. This. Oh, and need some of these. I think I have become a little bit accustomed to it. There are still moments where I can't see things properly. But I think I'm starting to get used to it. I mean, this is my second time wearing them. So it seems a little bit more clear than before, but that's probably just because I'm starting to get used to like where I need to wear them on my face so that they don't fog up, you know? Yeah. And then we're gonna cut down this one. And then we're gonna cut down the other one. And we're gonna try to get all the saplings from them so we don't waste any of them. Oh, that hurt. Ow. Right. Sapling. Right, we're gonna go to sleep. Go to sleep. It is pivotal to the survivals. Pivotal. Right, I need to collect saplings. Any more saplings? Saplings! Mine. Right, now we'll cut this one down. And we'll circle back. saplings. How many do we have? 9. I need 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then we have as many as we started with. So maybe we can get 4 more after that. 16. 16. Or even 1 more than that. If we had 13 in total, then that would be enough. Ooh, 13. There it is. There it is. Alright, let's see. Can we get more, though? There's not that many leaves left. More is good. More is good. Oh, sapling. Sapling. What's some of the main plans we've got for the world now? Well, I think the overarching plan is to get to the end, defeat the Ender Dragon, because I've never done that. Sorry, my wrists are tired. I mean, the game was spoiled for me at one point, and I know that in the end credits, basically what they say is like, what are you gonna do now? Like, now that there aren't any like direct things ahead of you, you know, to complete, what are you gonna do? And so I think some of my more immediate plans for the world and things that will probably continue after that, I want to complete a series of buildings, but like for a bunch of different things. So for example, my enchanting room isn't just going to be part of my house. Like, I'm not going to have, at least I don't think I'm going to have this great mansion. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll get a little crazy and decide to make like a huge mansion with a whole bunch of stuff in it. But in the meantime, what I would like to do is make a whole bunch of buildings for different things. Like, I'll have an enchantment room, but it's not going to be a part of this house. It's going to be somewhere completely different. Completely separate location. And then I'll build stuff like in between it, you know, to kind of expand the world, and like you have to go do things, you know. Oh, that Enderman. Is it holding a block that I want? I can't see. I think it is. I looked at him. I looked at him. I looked at him. Okay. Oh! Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So there's big plans. there's a build actually that I want to make. I'm not going to show it yet because I want to be surprised, but I made something in Creative that I want to make here. I just don't have the materials for it yet. So that would be nice when it finally comes around. Organize the little chest. Organize the chest. Make some more space for things here. Oh, I forgot to close my door. Let me see. Do you have any suggestions, maybe, for things that you'd like to see me make or do or try? Because I know there's a lot happening. Oh, I realized there might still be more saplings. I wonder. Sapling? Sapling? No? That's okay. That's alright. Let's see. Alright. I was gonna make blocks. I keep forgetting to close my door. That's gonna hurt me eventually. Can I make charcoal blocks? No. Can't. You can make coal blocks though. So why not charcoal blocks? You would think, but no. No, no, no. Bam. I need to rearrange this. Yes. Right. Let's put these where they belong. Not bad. Can't sleep now. See, it looks like I can sleep soon. Is the sun setting? It is! I'm not wrong. It wasn't just my glasses. Let's see, do we have any? What? What? Okay. Not even one. Not even one. Okay, I think it's time to build some of these. And I need some trapdoors. I don't have the spruce ones. Is that gonna matter? Might. Maybe I'll just use the chocolate ones. See? Oh, that's so cool how that just lines up perfectly. That makes me so happy. Okay. I'll use these. Gonna need like a billion of them anyway. And these. And we'll probably need more of those. And we'll need slabs, I think. Not entirely positive, but maybe. Alright. Where do we want this to be? I don't know. Not positive. I feel like maybe more mud would be helpful. But I'm not entirely sure. Oh! Oh! How did that happen? Because it wasn't... Okay. Well, we have one. That's pretty cool. I'll admit. I'm gonna put this in here. And I'm gonna make another bucket. Oh, hi, Ace. Hello. I'm probably gonna be ending stream in 20 minutes. I have work tomorrow and I can't miss it, but I'm glad that you joined us. I am. I'm trying to think of where I want the enchantment room to be. Maybe like over there somewhere. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe the view. Yeah. Like if we were a little higher up, then we could see a view of things. Let me see. Oh, well thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Let me see. I think maybe there. Right there would be nice. It's like a good view. Yeah. And let's see. So we want let me double check my I had some inspiration. There it is. Okay. So in theory, we would do well, I'll fix this later. But in theory, I would do 1, 2, and awesome. this. And let me see. No more messages from chat. How am I gonna do this? I guess I'll do that. And I'll do it's not what I need. Maybe. Aha! No! Okay. We'll just place some blocks this way and see if I can get what I need, which is this and then this. Because that would go... No, that's not what I need at all. And then... Aha! Yes, 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 yes. Good. Good, good, good. This... No. Not that way. That was close. That was close. That was self-inflicted. Okay. Get back up here. Okay. I was just about to do it again. Oh my god. Okay. And I think we want it like this. Yes. And then we want another one like here. Uh-huh. And, for that one, we want this, and then that. Yeah. I think that's what we're going for. Pretty positive. And then... this way? No. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna maybe put that there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, now let me look at my reference image. Is that right? That's not right. That's not right. It's close. It's close, but I think I'm supposed to put these stairs the other way. And that's fine. That's fine. I can do that. That is no big deal. We want the stairs out like that. And then, like this. But like that. There we go. Okay. So now, okay, I'm gonna jump and it's gonna hurt, but that's okay. That is alright. It's all part of the process of building in survival without scaffolding, which I would use if I knew how. But I haven't mastered that yet. Okay. And now, ta-da! I'm gonna build another one up there, right beside it. Because I'm supposed to be able to do that. I have 10 minutes, and I have to sleep. Okay. Alright, so reference image. Okay, so it shares one of them. Shares a staircase. It goes up that way. I guess that might be beneficial. I'm gonna, I'm going to go to sleep. And we'll build another one. Right. Oh, wait, I wanted to get stone. There we go. Swimmy, swimmy. Swimmy, swimmy. Wait a minute. Checking. No more. Still dripping though. Checking chat. String and bamboo. Yes, I do need string and bamboo. I just don't know how to use them. Like, I know how to make them, but I found that I can build up to like an incredibly tall height, and then I'll take a bunch of fall damage. And I tend to forget to eat when I build, which I'm remembering, luckily, but I gotta be careful. So I'm probably just gonna avoid using scaffolding for now, just because I'm not used to using it, which I know might sound a little illogical, but hey, we can be a little delulu, alright? Little delulu. I'm not a huge fan of the color, honestly, of that, which is unfortunate. I think the chocolate house might be a work in progress. Maybe I'll try jungle wood. See how I feel about it. Need more space to organize all this stuffs in. Take some of these, some of these. Oh, no, that's the wrong wood type. Sorry. We will turn these into trapdoors. 1, 2. That's 1. And then we need more. We need that many. And we need almost that many. Then let's try this again. Because I like the concept. I'm just not the hugest fan of the materials that we chose. Which is unfortunate, because I want to use the chocolate trapdoors. They look really cool. Oh, come on. Okay. So, let's try this again. We will do this. Right. I'm gonna use these. Okay. do this all over again, which is unfortunate, but it is okay, because we are on a mission. On a mission. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And then do I want, this? I think it looks good. Alright. Now I just have to find a way to get down. Looks so cool. Right. Think. Oh, we have 4 minutes. No. No. Yeah, they can be finicky. Just be a little delirious. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not H2O, but definitely delirious. Definitely. I like what we have going. I really do. Alright, so we're supposed to be going up with this. It's supposed to be going up. Okay, let me look at the little reference image. Right, so we place trapdoor there and there as offshoots, like so. And then we place, oh, this is gonna be tricky. Here, no, not like that. That's confusing. 'Cause, hold on a minute. Okay, I think I understand. I think I understand. We want, this. Yeah. And this. Like that. And then we want this. Again, not like that. Here. And let's try that one more time. This. And that. Okay, and we have more of these. Awesome. Let's just place this here for a second. 'Cause I need one of those. Then place this here. Ah! My phone fell on my keyboard. Not ideal. Almost done stream, but I'm not gonna let it be the end of us, chat. Not gonna let it be the end. Can't even see the build that we're going for. Can't even see the build. We can't sleep yet. Can't sleep yet. Sleep. Sleep is not for the weak. It's not. Maybe a ladder would be helpful. Ladder. I don't know, I kind of want some stairs. Okay. Do 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Pretty decent building. Thank you. I took inspirations from the interwebs. Took inspirations. And after I have removed these blocks out of the way, you'll see. See what I mean. Alright. Ah. Okay. Back where we started. Now, right here. Aha! Yes, sir. Okay. So now this is going to be a window, except I don't have any of that on me right now. Don't have any window stuff. So now would be a great time to figure out how I'm going to get down. And I suppose the best way would be through the front door. So, go here. I'm gonna fix this right up. Right, so this is going to be the front door situation. I'm gonna put it like this. Bam! Bam! Alright, and now we need something like stairs coming down, I think. Or would a ladder be good? I don't know. I don't know. Can I even put a ladder here? Nope. 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 Our 5 minutes is almost gone. No. No. Right, and now is the time where we pivot. Have a little platform, but we pivot. And then we place here? Then maybe we pivot again? Perhaps? Oh. Let's see, how many steps was this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm like here. Would go again. I think it's a 2x2 platform that we did. Yes. It's a 2x2. And go down again. What? Ma! Where did you come from? Probably from up there somewhere. Definitely running a little overtime, but I do not mind. In the strictest amount of focus. Oh! Yeah, I am about to extend for another 10 minutes probably. And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Then, in theory, I think maybe I want to remove these. Yeah. And let's see. Fences, which might come in useful. a tad too much. Let me see. I don't know if we need those. Because arguably, the highest point from here, I mean, if it was a little lower, I might have lost a few more hearts. But it's not a ton. We go inside. We come out. And then I'll extend this section a little bit. So we can get around comfortably. I think maybe if there were supports for here, that would be nice though. Yeah. Maybe like this. Do that. That kind of looks supported. And we'll do this one. Alright, I think officially stream will now end in 3 minutes. I feel like I've completed enough that I feel comfortable with it. This area out of here. Get some glass for that window. Some glass. Yeah. That looks pretty cool. I think maybe that'll be our enchanting room and our library. I think that would be pretty nice. We could put chocolate walls in there. Make it look all pretty. 1 minute. 1 minute, chat. 1 minute. Now, the tutorial I saw used glass panes inside there. Glass panes. Like, they did that, and then they used glass panes in the middle for some reason. not sure what I think of that. Right, so if I go outside, I mean, I can't see it completely. I mean, that looks alright. From that perspective, anyhow. And it's time to go, chat. It's time to go. I guess I could hang out in here until next stream. Let's see. Whoop, whoop. Alright, everybody. Right. Well, goodbye, Mr. 007. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. Or, I was the one playing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I had a very fun time doing the streams. And chatting about all the things.